7 Most Dangerous Mountains in the World. Number 7. Charro Chalten, Patagonia, the border between Chile and Argentina. Height, 3,375 meter. Western climbers and known as the Mount Fitz Roy, Chalten Charro owes its proximity to the original name of the village El Chalten. Since its first conquest spent in 1952, when French climbers Lionel, Terray and Guido Magnon have climbed the highest peak of its annual Fitz Roy took a mysterious oily lives. Despite his height at all impressive for a killer mountain people, Fitz Roy Mountain is dangerous even for professional and experienced climbers. Mountain slopes danger comes in the form of granite, which makes any operation escalation to turn into an extreme adventure where death can pandi at every step. Add here and the weather which can change in less than 5 minutes. Number 6. Mount Matterhorn, Italy, bordering Switzerland. Height, 4,478 meter. Even if the Germans call it the Matterhorn, the Italians, Cervino, and the French, Cervine, it is one and the same mountain, which runs the title of most dangerous mountain in the entire chain of massive Alps. Image picturesque mountain gushing like a white chimney to the countries of heaven, in fact conceals a big killer of people. Symbol of the Alps, severely punished Matterhorn first attempts to conquer people came from. The first successful ascent was undertaken in 1865, when the climber Edward Whymper-led expedition managed to climb to the top. Number 5. Everest, Nepal. Height, 8,848 meter. The highest mountain in the world remains on high when it comes to danger, climbing difficult or, worse, loss of lives. And if somehow thought that the height does not cost, wrong again. In addition, the brand Everest presents another danger. This time a financial one. How tall tourism is the largest source of revenue for the government of Nepal, the authorities require serious money for any montagnard who enter the country thinking to conquer highest peak in the world. Number 4. Kangchenjunga, the border between India and Nepal. Height, 8,586 meter. Bronze medalist in the competition of the world's highest mountains, and beat only K2 and Everest, Kangchenjunga, Nepal, whose translation means the 5 treasures of snow, is actually a mountain range that contains 5 peaks, each surpassing the height of 8,450 meters. Number 3. Nanga Parbat-Pakistan. Height, 8,125 meter. If the language of Urdu, spoken in Pakistan, Nanga Parbat mountain translates Gaul, because its huge rocky hills devoid of vegetation, well, in the Jorgan climbers, mountain gained fame macabre killer people. Nanga Parbat offers the most always a tragic end in his kingdom. Here death lurks around every corner as haze forms and varied, pulmonary edema or cardiac fatal frostbite, hypothermia, avalanche, exhaustion, altitude sickness. Number 2. Annapurna, Nepal. Height, 8,091 meter. Hindu devotees have chosen for the 10th high mountain on earth, called Annapurna, which means goddess of crops. Today, Annapurna, unfortunately has a record harvest of human lives. Many consider him the most dangerous mountain in the world, considering that the death rate rises to 41% of climbers trying to climb it. Roads are in a disastrous state, a fallen car can end anytime cliff ascent to base camp at the foot of the mountain, where the rise actually starts itself. Number 1. K2, the border between Pakistan and China. Height, 8,611 meter. Climber nicknamed Wild Mountain, K2 is the second peak of the world, as tall as Everest. However, far surpasses its rival K2 in terms of the dangers and difficulties. Among elite climbers dispute exists today on the most difficult mountain on the planet. The experts were divided between Annapurna and K2, but in strictly technical terms, K2 presents the greatest difficulty of climbing. Even the easiest route of ascent is to cross a high-altitude alpine glacier complex.